Have you heard about the Liberal NDP coalition's most recent attack on our energy industry, Alberta, and our constitutional rights? Well, they've introduced a new censorship bill that allows courts to fine businesses and companies over $15 million for sharing factual information that just simply doesn't fit with their eco-radical views. Put simply, this is a gag order and an attack on freedom of speech. This sounds like it's something out of George Orwell's 1984, but it's actually happening right here in Canada, and it's led by radical anti-oil and gas activists. It builds on NDP MP Charlie Angus's motion earlier this year. He threatened fines and jail time for Canada's oil and gas industry if they tried to defend their record on the environment. Canadians from coast to coast were immediately outraged, and the bill was laughed off as just plain crazy. Until now. An amendment to Bill C-59, the federal government's budget bill, clears the way for eco-activists to sue companies who share information that they simply don't like. Let's take just a second to walk through what these folks believe in. Punishing carbon taxes that will continue to increase forever, making it near impossible to afford to heat and power your homes. Telling farmers that they can't use fertilizer. Telling people that they can't eat meat or drive a truck or a car. It is pure ideology and completely ignores the realities of what Canadians face every single day. On the other hand, we believe in common sense and facts. Here's what we know. We know oil and natural gas drives our economy, gets us to work and school, and it's what keeps our lights on and our homes warm in the winter. We also recognize that we use materials made from petrochemicals and the oil and gas industry every single day, all day. People in developing nations and right here at home value safe, affordable, reliable energy. In fact, human health and safety depend on it. We also believe in common sense and protecting people and freedom of speech. They want to criminalize all of that. Under this law, radical activists will be able to charge oil and gas and petrochemical companies under these provisions for telling the truth about their industry. Any company not willing to risk millions of dollars in fines and legal fees will be forced to stay silent. And that's exactly what radical activists like Steven Guilbeault and the NDP Liberal Coalition want. So again, let's talk about the facts. The Canadian oil and gas industry is reducing emissions and developing necessary technologies and products that the world needs. Oil sands emissions intensity per barrel is down. Electricity emissions are down. Methane emissions are down, and overall emissions continue to decline. In addition, this industry is investing in land and watersheds, reclaiming wetlands and replanting forests. The federal government makes it illegal with this bill to say that. I can tell you the voices that they won't silence. It's the blatant lies and misinformation from the activist left.
The plan is not to increase the price post-2022. We are doing exactly what we said we do, what we negotiated with provinces and territories in 2016.
Guess what? We let the planet burn because it was easy. Yeah, it's easy to let the planet burn. What have we seen? We've seen, get that tax off, let's burn the planet, let's burn the planet.
Ottawa is dead set on creating an echo chamber where their anti-industry and anti-oil and gas views are never opposed or challenged, all while global energy demand and energy poverty continues to rise. The world is looking to Alberta and Canada to step up and fill that demand for reliable, affordable, safe, and secure energy and essential petroleum-made products. And here in Alberta, we will answer that call. Let's continue to stand up for Canada's biggest economic drivers and against Steven Guilbeault's radicalism. This bill was already rammed through Parliament and the Senate, but you can fight this by calling your MPs and senators and demanding that they stand up for Canadians and abolish this bill.